Alright, so just a bunch. So it's already loose. So I'm gonna skip the introduction kind of thing. So we are in a time crunch. Yeah, there's your report. There's Kevin Durant averaging 24 points a game. So here's your teams, and there it is. Alright, there's your first 5. Anyway, here we go then. So, get me on my seat. Alright, give it a minute. There we go. Alright, here we go. So, take two. The PlayStation died on me, so here we go, take two. And the winner of the tip still is the Knicks. Here is Bridges. Finds Towns. Towns inside, good. And Gaha now. Finds Poole. And Gaha now will fire a triple. It doesn't go in. Rebound, Anunoby. Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson to Hart, now back to Brunson. Brunson goes inside, gets blocked. Now Poole has it. Poole to Nkaha. Nkaha will go for it inside. Foul is on Bridges.
First personal foul.
So
first team foul. At the line for the Wizards, number 5, Usha.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So second free throw is good. Here's Brunson. Brunson drops Nkaha. Now here's Hart on the corner. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby, what a shot! No, it doesn't go in. Nkaha though. Now has a switch on Towns. Nkaha steps it back, finds Poole. Here's Durant. Nkaha now fires a triple. It doesn't go. Brunson. Brunson blocks again. Rebound Brunson. Now Brunson has it again. He gets blocked again. 3 blocks for the young champ from the Philippines. Here's Nkaha who will fire a triple. It's good. What an amazing start for Nkaha. He's got 5 points on 3 blocks as well on Brunson. Here's Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart finds Bridges. Bridges will drive, and there's a foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So now OG Anunoby has been switched on by Portis, and now Sarr has been switched on by Towns. Here is Hart. Hart drives inside, gets it loose. It's stolen by Durant. Durant to Jordan Poole for a triple. Poole, no, rebound Sarr, and just like that, what a run by the Wizards. What a game as well for Washington. Here's Brunson to Hart. Hart finds Anunoby. Now Bridges. Bridges gets it inside. There is Anunoby. Hits the 2.
Assist goes to.
Here's Nkaha. Nkaha gets it to Portis. Portis gets it stripped off of him. Now Nkaha has it. He will fire another one. It doesn't go in again. Portis with 12 and 16 that win against Milwaukee. Here is Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Hart now has it. Hart drives inside, gets it stripped by Sarr, and now Jordan Poole has it again. He will fire 2 off, and then Nkaha gets the foul from behind, and Russell Westbrook is in for Jordan Poole.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizard.
Here's Brunson. Brunson goes back court. Brunson, that's a rare one. As you can see, he's at a guy with his third out of the 3 blocks that he had. And can't have it. And can't finds Westbrook. Westbrook will drive. Westbrook will lay. Gets blocked. Here comes Anunoby to Brunson. Now Hart's back to Brunson. Now they'll try to go for loads of adjustments, but Mikal Bridges misses that one. And Cam has it again. And Cam will drive, will go for that little easy floater. It doesn't go in. Rebound, Hart. Hart finds Towns. Towns gets inside. Brunson gets near. Brunson to Towns. Towns spins. Now will fire. It doesn't go. Rebound again. Now again gonna run. Running to Westbrook. Westbrook goes inside for the 2. It rims out again with the rebound. Durant now will fire a triple. No. Rebound Hart. And there's a foul from behind, and that's his second, and he's gonna get subbed out. Timeout New York.
Second team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Wizards, Kelly Oubre Jr. Timeout on the floor. Knicks timeout.
So, already Westbrook. So they're gonna put in this defensive 5. They'll stay out. Here's Brunson firing a triple. Good.
Jalen Brunson. 3-point field goal.
Early 3. Brunson. That's his first triple. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook finds Oubre, who's left a little bit too much space. That's no good. Brunson with the rebound. Here's Towns. Towns. A little bit of wasted possessions. Here is Brunson getting that bad screen.
First personal foul.
It's a great possession there by Kelly Oubre Jr. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook to Oubre. Oubre finds Portis for that triple. Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis with a triple. Here is Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart gets it to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart, and there's another illegal screen by Mikal Bridges.
Checking in for the Knicks.
So now Antonio Reeves is going to be put in, so they're going to be a little bit small. Here's Westbrook. Oubre will fire a triple. Good. So these guys from the bench, Westbrook first been put into the bench. Here's Reeves. Finds Brunson. Westbrook's a little bit more elite. Here is Hart. Hart spins, now gets loose. Brunson, triple. It doesn't go in. Sarr finds Westbrook. Westbrook with an easy lay, no. Reeves to Anunoby with a triple, no. Towns with the putback. Westbrook has it again. Westbrook to Oubre. Westbrook has it. Westbrook gets the switch. Now finds Portis for a 2. No. Oh, they almost got that steal. And there's Antonio Reeves. Get to the Hearts. Brunson slams it down. So 13-11. Okay, man. Here's Westbrook. Gets the bounce pass to Oubre. Oubre. Back to Westbrook. Now, Westbrook. Westbrook to Durant, who'll fire a triple. No! Rebound. Towns. Towns to Brunson for a 2. No! Westbrook with a tough rebound. Westbrook has been scoreless tonight. Westbrook will drive. Westbrook will go inside. Foul is on Reeves. So 2 free throws for Russell Westbrook.
At the line for the Wizards.
Averaging a triple-double this season. He misses a first free throw.
At the line for 2.
I feel like Westbrook off the bench. It's just so odd having him off the bench as opposed to him starting. But obviously Westbrook's not going to get that much minutes. Once he gets back to the court, there's 2 free throws. He's only 1 of 2 for Westbrook. Wonder if Jordan Poole will be happy about him getting benched. There's an early steal. Westbrook gets the alley-oop to Oubre. Great oop by Westbrook. Getting inside, 2 points. Here's Brunson. Brunson finds Hart. Brunson has it. Now Brunson has been scoring on Russell Westbrook. Now hesitates. Anunoby close range. Good. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook finds Oubre. Westbrook has it. Now with the push cross. Will fire a mid-range jumper. No. Westbrook has been struggling from the field, so he could probably sit out this one. He's 0 of 4 from the field. And inside, great deflection, Westbrook. But Brunson got it back. And now you see Nketiah to come back clearly. Coach Scott Brooks is not happy with that one. As there's Brunson who will fire a triple. It doesn't go in. There's Oubre. And look who's going inside is Russell Westbrook. Coast to coast. He's got 3 here tonight. 1 of 5 from the field. Russell Westbrook. His first real shot of the game is Brunson again. Good numbers so far for Brunson. Here's Durant. Durant will drive. Gets fouled by Towns.
Anthony Towns. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Durant averaging 24 on 50% from the field. Substitution. Westbrook's going to come out. In comes the young rookie, Gas. So second free throw for him is good. So now Brunson. He's getting hot. Here's Reeves, finds Brunson. Brunson finds Hart. Hart finds Reeves. Brunson has it. Brunson steps it back, will fire. No. But there's an offense. There's a loose ball foul from Towns.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So now here is trying to go inside. Now Oubre, another triple. No, rebound Portis inside off the glass. Great teamwork by this Wizards team as they're gonna go, I think, for the upset against this New York Knicks squad. As you see, and really burning down the hatches on Jalen Brunson. Brunson clearly in trouble. Brunson to Anunoby. Brunson again, and as you can see, Nketiah's not with Brunson. Brunson scoring. Y'all thought. Here's Brunson. Goes for Nketiah. Goes for the 2, I should say, and Nketiah with a little 2 points. That's got 7 here tonight. Brunson got it loose. Now got to get it back. Here's Brunson. Now to Reeves. And now a great deflection, Durant, and now Nketiah's running. Nketiah will just slam it down. Great running by Zed. He got the deflection earlier in that defensive end. Look at that mean slam. And Brunson and the Knicks, they're having trouble when Nketiah's on the floor. Here's Hart. Now Coach Scott Brooks is experimenting whether Nketiah's going to be the great matchup for Brunson. As now Hart will fire a triple. No. Rebound Robinson. Robinson gets it to Anunoby. Anunoby, that's no good. Nketiah has it. Nketiah will go for that easy floater off the glass.
Assisted by
He was a little bit shaken up once he got down. Wonder if there's an injury. Yeah, because that one was a little bit hard end, but yeah, got the 2 points. 17-28. Knicks have not scored a point since that Jalen Brunson bucket. Under a minute left in this first. Here's Brunson going inside too.
Jalen Brunson.
Backdoor cutting. Brunson loves that. Backdoor cutting. Here's Portis and Cam will fire another triple. No. Rebound Robinson. Now here's Hart. Gets it inside. There's Anunoby. No. And Cam now running. And Cam finds Sar who will fire. No. And definitely frustration for as now Brunson finds Robinson. Brunson has it. Brunson gets that screen. Brunson gets it loosed, but now Reeves, there's a foul on Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. First personal foul.
Reeves, his first is good. Reeves, the second is also good. So we've got and Cal will fire. No, and that's gonna do it for the Wizards as they lead by 7. Great catch, Brunson.
Let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
So, second quarter, and we might see actually a little bit of rest from these guys right here. So, second quarter will come upon us, and now it is Wizards ball. Here is Nka. So Towns is now in. Now Oubre. Oubre to Nka, who will fire another triple. That splash. Nka's got 14 here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Now Towns has it. Towns finds Brunson with a triple of his own. No, he's continuing to struggle. Nka now receives it. And now there's a steal. There's Brunson. Brunson is running. Brunson is running. Brunson with a pull-up jumper.
Jalen Brunson.
A contest, but just can get to go. Here's Poole. Poole and another triple. Good. Back-to-back threes by jersey number 5. Brilliant. Now trying to go for that on-court pressure. Here's Bridges. Passing Anunoby with another triple. No, that's off. Sar with the rebound. And Cal now has it. And Cal will go for that another easy floater, and that's good. And he's calling for that foul. Brunson getting scored on by our young rookie. Here's Brunson. Defended by Cal. Now Robinson. Back to Brunson. Brunson now has that two-man job. He can't get it to fall. And Cat now will lay it up over 2 defenders. No. No way that he would go make that one to go. Here is Towns. Goes inside. There's a foul. It's on Sar.
First personal foul.
Knicks down 13.
Shooting for New York. Carl Anthony.
Jazz now in. So Westbrook's now in for the Wizards. Here's Russ. He can operate on that floor. He got 3 points, 2 assists, a 1 of 7 shooting. Westbrook finds Jordan Poole. Poole back to Westbrook. Westbrook driving in. good. Wow. He got it to the rack. Russell Westbrook, the quickness that he has in him, it's still there. Got the green light. And now he can play defense. And look at that pass to Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Only down 11. And Cal will drive inside. Westbrook gets fouled by Towns. Towns has his third.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Presses Achua.
Here's Ibaka to Westbrook. Westbrook now has it. Westbrook goes inside off the glass. It just goes in. Russell Westbrook off the bench. His first start off the bench is going well for Russ. Here is Bridges. Finds to Brunson. Brunson to Achua. Achua. Anunoby open for three. That's good.
Anunoby.
Westbrook. Westbrook now gets it stolen. Here is Here's Brunson inside.
Assisted.
Westbrook thought he could go for it. But no, so it's a 5-0 run. Here is Westbrook again. Westbrook finds Poole, who will let it fly. It doesn't go. Counts a rebound, and there's a foul on Westbrook.
First personal
Good foul. Great
Second
foul.
team foul.
So here's Brunson. Defended by Westbrook. Anunoby. Now Bridges to Towns. Towns finds Brunson. Great screening action, but no. Westbrook has it. Westbrook gets it to Jordan Poole, who will pull it up. No. Poole continues to struggle in this game, in this season. Now Anunoby will fire. It's good. And Wizards have to call time.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Get up, get loud. Your Wizards answer.
So Jordan Poole having issues. I wonder if Kelly Oubre will switch on that. I mean, probably.
Okay, fans, that is your Wizard. You dance team.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook gets it to Anunoby. Another turnover for Russ. Now Brunson. It doesn't go in. Rebound Achua. Achua, and there's a foul. It's on Alex Sarr.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
As soon as the thing got blocked, it's
Shooting for New York.
really unlikely.
Achua taking 2 shots.
So Precious Achua. Looking up free throw. Here's Westbrook. Now 1 possession game. Westbrook finds Trent on triple. No, great defense possession. So you can't really just shoot threes here. Too many shot attempts, and there's a foul. It's on Westbrook.
Westbrook. Second personal foul.
Towns got lucky on that one.
Shooting for New York.
First free throw is good, and the second free throw for the Knicks is also money. So the Knicks have gotten the lead here. They got a 2-point lead earlier. Got the first bucket earlier. So Westbrook takes advantage inside, but can't get it to fall. Westbrook's 3 of 8 now on 2 assists on 7 points. Here's Towns getting blocked. And Achua taking advantage of the mismatch. No. Ibaka to Trent. Westbrook has it. Westbrook now gets on that switch. Ibaka will fire a triple. No. Here's Brunson. Try to take the lead here. Brunson. Now Bridges. Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Brunson will fire. Good. And Wizards have to call time.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Here's the free t-shirts. Get on your feet and get loud. Here they come. DC family. Enjoy. Wizards enter.
So starters are going to be back in. Here's Nka. Cannot get that rest, does he? Nka. Now goes for that crossover. Kevin Durant now stolen by Anunoby. Anunoby's continuing to get those steals. And Brunson, and there's another foul that he draws, and he gets the and one.
Shooting for New York.
So Sarr gets subbed in for Ibaka. Wizards, their lead has been cracked. Here's in cap, Jordan Poole. Portis. It's inside and another turnover. Knicks taking advantage of the turnovers of the Wizards. What will... Yeah, you can't really pass to a shooter. And Ka gets the fake, now will fire, it rims in. Great shot by Ka. Got the fake on Brunson. Brunson thought he would shoot it. Here's Towns. Towns drops by. So, Towns has got 12. Here's in Cat. There's a illegal screen. Bobby Portis. They won't put free throws with that. Now it's Sarr. Bobby Portis having enough here. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving in. And there already an 8-point cushion. Here's Ibaka will fire a triple. It doesn't go in. Here is Towns. To Bridges. Now switched on. Bridges gets another foul and Cavs got 4.
Number 5. Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Knicks taking full advantage of the second half spiral. Here's Poole. Now inside Ibaka. Ibaka can't get it a fall. I mean, come on. Serge Ibaka has been in a troublesome and a 2. And look at that 31-6 run in the past 7 minutes. No defensive attraction. Just scared of the offense by the team. Here's Poole. To Portis. Jordan Poole for a triple. That's
Out of bounds.
way off the mark. Jordan Poole has been really struggling, man. It's a 12-point lead by the Knicks. They will continue just getting that inside line. Here comes Brunson, and he just goes through the lane. What is going on, Washington? This could be their first loss of the night. Here's Kevin Durant. Jordan Poole, Kevin Durant. Now Poole will fire a triple. It doesn't want to go in for the Wizards. And there's that alley-oop. 16-point cushion. Wizards down a lot. Poole now driving. Gets it inside Sar, and he gets to end their spoiled run. It was a 35-6 run until that happened. Bridges now Brunson. Now Brunson. Brunson for 2. It doesn't go in. Poole scoreless in these clutch moments, but Poole, wow, what a alley-oop by Jordan Poole. He just doesn't want to go. What a turnover. And there's Anunoby, finds Brunson, and he makes it short. Here's Oubre for a triple. That's short. Brunson finds Achua, and there's another timeout.
From Jalen Brunson. Timeout on the floor. Washington.
They're trying to adjust onto who's guarding who.
DC Family. It's your Wizards answer.
Here's Westbrook. You try and coordinate the offense. Westbrook gets the alley-oop to Portis. Wow, what a slam by Bobby Portis on 2 New York Knicks players. Is there any chance that Westbrook might just put them back in running here? Here's Brunson. Brunson fires, gets it blocked. Hart with the rebound. No, Durant now has it. Westbrook's running. Russ finds Durant, who gets it stolen. Another turnover. Here's Brunson with the hook shot. No, Westbrook with a tough rebound. Westbrook gets it to Durant. Inside to Sar, who counts it and one. We can put Towns out of here. That is a savior. He is a savior. As now, here's Brunson. And there's an offensive 3-second violation by the Wizards, or by the Knicks, and the Wizards get the basketball. Westbrook. Kevin Durant. Durant now will fire a triple. No, Westbrook with the rebound, kicks it out. Durant, another try. It's good this time around. KD turning it up when needed it the most. It's now a 9-point lead. Knicks maybe a little bit in trouble. Number 4 fouls by Towns. You gotta remember that. Here's Brunson. Now Brunson's getting pressured here. And there's that alley-oop. Great steal by Portis. Here comes Durant. Durant finds Westbrook. Westbrook will drive. Westbrook will lay. Good. What a court. This could be another good run. Russell Westbrook getting those 2 points. 53-60. This is as close as it can be. Here comes Brunson. Going through. It's blocked. There's Bridges. Brunson for a triple. No. Rebound Portis. And now we're running Russell Westbrook. Westbrook goes inside. Gets fouled. Count it. And one. Russell Westbrook. A chance for a 3-point play. Great fast break by Russell Westbrook in that one. Russell dang Westbrook.
At the line for Washington.
And Westbrook hits the free throw. Here's Brunson. Now you can see the defense by Westbrook. Here's Bridges. Now Hart. Hart finds Bridges. Now to Hart. What a game. Here's Brunson. Brunson goes inside. Too strong. Rebound Sims. A little bit trapped. Brunson 2. No. 10 seconds left on the clock. Westbrook is running with it. Westbrook goes inside. Foul on Hart.
Second personal foul.
Russell Westbrook. Hyper mode. And the first is good by Russ. 57-60. This is as close as it can be. Russell Westbrook with a great run as he hits the second free throw. Brunson has 4 seconds, has 3 seconds. Brunson has to fire. No, that's way off, and that's gonna do it for halftime. What a quarter. We're gonna get into Kevin Harlan.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Some struggles for New York in the first quarter. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum. And at their lowest point in the period, they were facing an 11-point deficit. They got on a more positive track in the second quarter, coming together offensively and getting enough stops to come from behind and grab a 2-point lead at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They came out as the more physical team. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half.
Hold on. So hold on, so still posting. Alright. Anyway, great fourth quarter. So a great second quarter by the Knicks as they went on a tear. But what a game as well for Jalen Brunson. He has been amazing. But Russell Westbrook leading the charge late in the second quarter. Now they're only just down by 2 from like down 14. That's just amazing. Great shooting. And now here's Westbrook again with a little Euro step, but there's a great block by OG Anunoby. Here is Josh Hart. Josh driving in, now gets the switch on Portis. Here's Brunson. Brunson gets that screen. Now crosses over, fires. No, rebound Alex Starr. Here's Russ. No points by the Knicks in the last 3 minutes. Here's Westbrook, gets it inside of Starr, who slams it down, and the game is tied at 60 apiece. Solid games by Westbrook tonight, despite foul trouble for likes of Zed and Cat, and Jordan Poole not having a great game. He's been scoreless tonight. He's been benched and possibly might be benched for the rest of this game. But let's look and see as there's a block by Alex Starr. An amazing block by Starr. But you see earlier, OG Anunoby getting that one to go. Here's Towns. He's going to be back, but he's on 4 fouls. Remember, he has 4, but he has 12 points as well with it, so that's good enough. Here's Brunson who will fire. No, great defense again by Westbrook. Here is Russ. Russ, look who's cutting. It's Kelly Oubre Jr. Brunson has been struggling, 11 of 34 from the field. Yeah, he struggled from the field last time out as well against Indiana, but still went on to play a solid game and secured that win for the Knicks. But now tonight, it looks as though it's going to be a more tougher challenge for Jalen Brunson. Here's Hart. Hart has it. Here's Josh, spinning. Josh, going for a little too, no, rebound Bridges. Towns is there. Towns has got 14. Here's Westbrook. Oubre now Westbrook. Westbrook now has that switch. Oubre now fires a triple. No, rebound Bridges. And there's a hard foul. It's on Russell Westbrook. Westbrook also has 3rd, so the point guards are having a little bit of trouble in terms of getting the fouls here tonight. Here's Brunson to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart gets it to the backdoor cut on Mikal Bridges. Here's Russ. Westbrook. Westbrook now has that switch again. Now Oubre will have an open 3. No. Hart with a little rebound again. Here is Bridges for 2. Too strong. Westbrook with a secure rebound. He finds. Ooh, there's a steal. Already a deflection. And look who's cutting. Westbrook. That was a great sequence by the Wizards. Getting still securing that possession and hitting that 2 points for Russell Westbrook. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges. It's it back. Brunson has it. Brunson will fire. It's good. It's Jalen Brunson, of course. He is sure money. Westbrook trying to drive inside. Westbrook got it back. Now it's a secure rebound. There's Oubre will fire a triple. Good. What a find by Westbrook to get Kelly Oubre a shot at that 3. Oubre has got a little bit of shot in him, but yeah. There's Towns will fire a triple of his own. No. Towns was struggling from the 3 last time out. And look who's there. Inside. Sarr. No call there. Sarr wanted the call. But Sarr, nothing he could do. There's Brunson getting that little crossover. Will fire. No. Another great defensive possession by Russell Westbrook in that one. Durant, look at that to Westbrook. The connection between these 2 OKC teammates turned into DC teammates, and now here tonight they've been going off. Timeout, New York. They really need a little timeout. So now they'll put in Cal, who has 21 as well. 21 points for Zedenka. They've subbed in him for a little rest for Russell Westbrook. Here's Brunson. Brunson for 2. There's that swat. Here's Durant. Goes inside, high on the glass. That is money. AD, you've got to be joking. Kevin Durant getting that lane inside. And Durant just hit that too. Here is Brunson. Getting that high pressure. Ron Cavs. Now Brunson has another good lane, but there's another good swat. And a 2 still goes in for Brunson. Here's Nka. Nka will drive. Gets it to Oubre. Oubre has it. Nka now to Durant. Durant and Nka. Now it's a great screen, that great ball movement. Oubre will fire from the corner, and he stares down the Knicks bench right after. Great triple by Kelly Oubre Jr. That's Nka's first assist actually of the night. Here's Brunson, finds Hart. Now Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby was a 2. No, rebound OG. Finds Brunson. Brunson hits the shot. Now back to Brunson. Now when Gaz on him, he should have took the shot. Here's Towns. Towns finds Bridges for that easy lay. No, Bridges still has it. He will go inside. That's good. Here's a guy. And Cal will drive. Finds Oubre. Oubre dribbles. Now sets his shot. No. OG. Finds Brunson, who gets it inside to Bridges. Gets it blocked. Now gets one back. Still can't get it to go. KD now has it. And Cal finds Oubre. Another 3. That's good. Kelly Oubre Jr. is starting to heat up again. He's got brilliant assets off the bench. The Wizards really have great assets off the bench. And he's using them to that advantage with Kelly Oubre Jr. Here's Josh Hart. He gets fouled by Portis.
Second team foul.
Set your shots in. That's good. As the first free throw by Josh Hart is good. They're only down 6. Still a lot left in this game as the second free throw gets in for the Wizards. Sorry, for the Knicks. But the Wizards now have possession. KD has it. Durant finds Oubre. And Canna has it. Oubre now sets his shot again. It rims out. Here's Hart. Hart finds Towns. Towns will drive. Now Brunson open for a triple. Brunson is not hitting these open shots. And now inside, Hart got it. Brunson only has 4 points in this half, but Towns now takes advantage of the bad pass by Cal, who has now got a couple of turnovers in him. Here's KD. Durant. Durant pulls up from the corner. No. That's Durant's sweet spot. Somehow he can't hit it. And now Bridges making them pay. No. Rebound. Oubre finds Cal, who will drive. He gets it to Durant. Durant another corner shot. It doesn't go in again. But there's Portis. Portis inside off the glass. Cleaning your glass, isn't he? And look at this, and Cal with a great steal will go inside. 2 is good. Great hands by Cal. There's a timeout by the New York Knicks. 7-point lead by the Wizards. Gotta get that guy to adjust. You know, Zed Gaz got 4, so you have to force another foul on him if you want him to have really restricted minutes here tonight. You really need to get the foul on him, or else Towns will get the foul on them. Here's Sims. Sims, now look at the help by Sarr, and Sarr, great help by Alex Sarr. Now Durant will pull up from the 3, no. Rebound Towns. Towns to Bridges. Bridges finds Brunson, and look at that slot blocked by Sarr. Again, that will drive. Look who he's gonna pass it to Sarr inside. What a play.
Number 5.
Inside, 2 points. Got it to the rim. 74-83. Wizards. Westbrook just watches it on the bench. Here is Brunson. Brunson gets it blocked. Ball is loose. Ball goes to Reeves. Reeves alleys it up to Sims.
Assisted by
Nkana has it. Oubre. Back to Nkana. It's that screen. Now Durant, look at that. Great passing. That triangle passing inside. Great. They just made a triangle pass. Great passing, 2 points. 85-76. Knicks down 9 again. You have to reset your shot. There's Bridges who will fire a triple, and that's good. No, Kelly Oubre. Look at this, and Gal will go inside. There's a block, but there's that rebound. Oubre gets that switch, and Gal gets it back. Now double teams on him. Guess who's open? It's Kelly Oubre Jr. No, this time around. Here's Towns. Towns drives, finds Brunson. Brunson, and there's that two. There's a foul, and they won't challenge the call. But was there actually a foul? Yep, clearly there's a foul on that one. So there's that 2 free throws. And Cam might just get subbed out again.
Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
He's played more minutes actually. Alex Sarr's played way more minutes. So Brunson misses the first, and then Cam's gonna go out of the game. In comes Russell Westbrook. And Cam's been amazing now. Brunson has stopped the momentum of the team. Here's Russ. Westbrook. Westbrook gets the alley-oop. That's too high. And now, Reeves with a triple. No, great closeout. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook turns it over.
Possession to New York. Checking in for the Knicks.
And Towns is going to be out, so there will be a chance of where Serge Ibaka's going to get in. Here is Brunson. Brunson goes inside, gets blocked. Westbrook, Oubre, back to Russ. Westbrook fires a triple. No. Sanyan. Sanyan ma? Okay. Here is Brunson, finds Bridges, gets it inside, 2. I think we do not need, here's Westbrook. Westbrook, look at that pass, now gets inside, Alex Sarr. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson finds Antonio Reeves. Antonio gets it to Sims. Sims to Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Fires, blocks. And now, look at that. Westbrook will drive. It rims out. Another amazing block on Brunson. Brunson has been struggling from these kinds of corners here. Here's Brunson. Now gets that switch. Westbrook has got that switch again. Brunson for 2. No. Rebound. Robinson. Sims now gets it. But Robinson says, I have had enough. Westbrook. Westbrook has found the open lane. Foul!
Mitchell Robinson.
Great play, Russell Westbrook.
At the line for the Wizards.
Westbrook, his first free throw is good. Alex Sarr's out. In comes Serge Ibaka. And now the Knicks know that as Westbrook misses that free throw. But now here's Brunson. Brunson finds Reeves. Reeves for 2. Good. So Westbrook has it. Westbrook to Oubre. Westbrook. Westbrook driving, laying, good. Man, great play by Russ. And now Brunson will shoot the half-court shot. It doesn't go in, and the Wizards up 4 here in the third quarter. And now with the start of the fourth and final quarter, who do you think gonna win this one here tonight? Kevin Durant, celebrating. But before, of course, we go to the fourth quarter, I'd like to show you this is the game presented by State Farm. And, man, what a play. Westbrook to Oubre. Russ has been amazing. So I do think Kevin Durant, now is Alex Sarr gonna go, and Kevin Durant has played most of the minutes here. Here is Brunson. Finds it back to Brunson. Here's Hart. I wonder, they're gonna go for Robinson. And now Robinson has that mismatch. Here's Robinson. He gets blocked. Gets the ball back from behind his head. Here's Bridges. He has to fire. No. Great defensive possession. Wizards. Brunson. Oh, look at this inside. Now he gets the block on the other end. Great one. These two big men are playing right now. Here is Hart, will fire a long triple.
3-point field goal.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook now trying to go for that switch. Here's Kevin Durant. He'll try to retaliate and does not do that. Rebound OG. Anunoby finds Brunson. Durant has had 7 points here tonight. Inside, what a block! But there's Brunson, but Robinson, I should say. Robinson has taken back the lead. Durant from way distance off the glass. Kevin Durant has 10 here tonight. Here's Brunson, has the lane. He gets fouled from behind. Kevin Durant.
First personal foul.
Jalen Brunson has got 29 points.
Shooting to be good. Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Westbrook has it. Westbrook gets the lane, good! Wow, what a play by Westbrook. Driving, that was quick by Russ. He was like, Jerry was getting chased, and Westbrook has it again. Westbrook gets it. Oubre, Westbrook now. Now Oubre's got it. Oubre finds Portis. Now, what can the Wizards do? They could have got the shot there. Oubre passed it up. And now Westbrook driving, and there's a foul on Jalen Brunson.
First team foul. At the line for the
Brody has got 23 points. Mamaya nga! Oo nga ma! Mamaya nga! Alam ko. Westbrook, the second free throw is good. I wonder what's going to happen now. With Westbrook. There is Brunson. Brunson has the opening, has the shot, he hits it.
Brunson.
So it's a 1-point game. Wizards. Here's Westbrook driving again. It gets fouled
Mitchell
by Robinson.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Westbrook has got 26 here tonight with 9 assists and 5 rebounds.
Take it.
Brunson. Here's Brunson. Brunson now has, he knows Westbrook's got him, and there's a 2. No, rebound Brunson, and Brunson still got it in. Here is Westbrook. Westbrook finds Durant for a long 2. No, Sarr saves it. Here is here's Brunson. Finds it. Hart to Robinson.
The assist. Josh Hart.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook finds it to Durant. Now Westbrook will fire a 3. Good! Russell Westbrook has got 30 here tonight. It rattles home. Westbrook somehow he got that in, and timeout New York. So the Knicks will call time. And a cat is in for Russell Westbrook.
KD not playing their LOL, bro.
I know, it's just a if he. Here is Robinson to Brunson. Oh no, Brunson driving, firing, blocked. Here's Durant. Durant to Nkaha. Nkaha to Oubre. Now Nkaha switched on Bridges. Here's Durant, has the mismatch, but can't get the 3. Here's Hart. Hart finds a corner, Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, 3-point field goal.
Here is Nkaha. Nkaha, now look at that, inside, look at that layup, but can't get it to go. But Alex Sarr is there inside. Here's Brunson, looking in, finds Bridges, back to Brunson. Here's Hart firing a triple to tie at 106 apiece. Now, patient offense. Again now, defended by Brunson, goes inside for the 2, no, bound for the rebound, Knicks. Here comes Anunoby to Bridges, Hart. In transition, the Knicks are better than the Wizards. But in terms of plays like this, and as you can see, as example, if you got it too far, it'll go for it. There's a foul on Nkaha, and there's a challenge on it.
Substitution on the court.
Come again? Yeah, that's my player. My player. But anyway, I've used my player before, but here we go. Is there gonna be a?
The line for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson.
There's gonna be a coach's challenge. Gonna be on Coach Scott Brooks. Of course, they'll challenge this, no doubt. Let's look at the replays. Here's Brunson. Brunson will fire. Once Brunson's there, and yep, there. I think there is a foul right there on the head. Yep, there is a foul on Jalen. Sorry, on Jalen. That is clear, crystal clear. That means that the call will stand.
The shot does not count.
Timeout.
The call stands.
Out on the floor.
Knicks now will have a chance to shoot for one more free throw. Jalen Brunson has been unbelievable. So Westbrook, he's got 30, 5 and 9.
One shot.
With Coach Scott Brooks with the system, of course. These 3.
Are you a Wizards fan?
No, it's just that I put them in a fantasy draft. As Brunson hits the 2. So it's that free throw. But anyway, here's Sarr. Finds Westbrook. Westbrook gets it to Durant, and there's almost a loose ball. Now, here is the Wizards. What can the Wizards do? Westbrook has it. Westbrook still has the speed. Goes inside. No, it just doesn't go in. Rebound Hart. Could have wasted a little bit too much time. They're in trouble now. Here is Bridges. Finds it to Towns. Towns for 2. Last 6 minutes. You've got Russell Westbrook. You've got Kevin Durant. You have to chillax if you're Coach Scott Brooks. And Durant, pull up mid-range jumper. It doesn't go in. For some reason, it does not go in. And Mikal Bridges finds it back to Towns. Towns will hook it up and no good. 3 players on takeover. Make it 4 because Kelly Oubre Jr. misses it. Come again? Yeah, I know. Sorry. Here is Towns. Alleys it up to Anunoby. And there the Wizards will call a timeout with 6 minutes remaining. With 1 timeout left, it is going to be a little bit of a harder task for the Wizards to overcome this. It's just a 7-point lead, we know, but remember, if it's not just a 7-point lead, it's a gap that is going to be hard to take when you're against the #1 seed. Here is Durant, finds Westbrook. Westbrook will drive, gets inside, layup is good. Russell Westbrook taking over again. Remember in Denver, he doesn't get the green light because, you know, they got Jamal Murray. They give the green light to them, and Jokic as well, of course. But as you see, when he gets the green light, he really does well as a swat by Alex Sarr. Unbelievable. Kevin Durant now from the corner, 3! Little 5-0 run now. Wizards are back in just 1 possession. Great game here so far for the Wizards, and Kevin Durant is turning it up in this 4th quarter. Durant, before this, he only had 7 points, but now he's got about 13 as a miss there by Towns. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook fakes it. Oh, now that's an issue. And now, Westbrook, though, goes inside. It's good. It's a tie ball game once again. Wizards, 7-0 run here in just after the timeout by the Wizards, and a steal by Westbrook. Westbrook gets it to Durant. Durant fakes. Westbrook's got it. Westbrook goes inside on Brunson, but the foul is called.
Third personal foul.
Russell Westbrook has got 34, 5, and 10. Bro has been a menace trying to go inside. So Westbrook will shoot 2 free throws. Obviously, he has been a little bit disappointing in the free throw column in his career. 2008, 4th overall pick of the round 1 of that draft. Drafted by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Of course, he was drafted by Seattle, but of course, right after the draft, they were relocated to Oklahoma City. And then he played there from 2008 to 2009 to 2018 to 2019, where they got eliminated by the Blazers in his last season as a Thunder, where he got traded to the Houston Rockets, and then the rest is history. Here is Brunson. He really needs a good play here, Brunson. Brunson, now on top of the key, finds Anunoby. 115, 113. Brunson left open with a triple. No. I think I'll go with the Cavaliers as inside Westbrook. Wow, once again. Just a fast break. These guys really good at fast break. Westbrook is good in a fast break. Drew Holiday is good in a fast break. Everyone, a point guard, really needs to be good at that fast break. Jalen Brunson is also good at this fast break. But Westbrook, with his speed and athleticism, he's still good. It's inside! What a block by Westbrook! Camera? Yeah, but I mean, it is broadcast, but anyway, maybe I'll try that in the playoffs. As here's Oubre. Oubre to Portis. Portis finds Westbrook inside. Great cut by Westbrook. He's got 40. He's been scoring lights out tonight. Here's Brunson. Finds Towns. Now Brunson's got it. Brunson, no. Westbrook with another rebound. Westbrook to Oubre. Oubre now fires from the mid-range. No. 113, 119. Here is Bridges. Hesitates the shot. He finds Anunoby instead. That's a great decision. Wise decision by Mikal Bridges. Westbrook.
Is you on bro? Emoji crying loudly. Emoji crying loudly. Emoji.
Yeah, this. So we're basically every single thing is the same. 60 over 50, I think. Yeah, basically the same. A little bit tweaked on mine, but as you can see, tendencies are the same. As much. Well, not at 52. I should probably do that on 52, but basically it's still hard. Remember, if you watch the Celtics versus the Hawks series. Nah, I think I don't know. Maybe it doesn't go as entertaining when I go to Hawks. But anyway, Brave fires a triple. No rebound. What an alley-oop I saw her, but just couldn't get it to go. Last 2 and 37. Here's Hart. Finds it. Brunson with a triple. I put it to like realistic settings, so that's why I didn't put it to Hoff. Hoff is a little bit slower, but actually I think I'll try to put like the Hoff like defensive abilities, and then I'll try to look at it from there, try to edit it from there to try to make it the same. So here's Westbrook trying to burn some time. Westbrook crosses him over. Now gets inside again. That's a good shot. So basically, if you get an open shot, if you have a chance to have an open shot in this difficulty, you have a high chance of getting it, but at the same time you also have a chance to also miss it. So that's why the AI are also missing it, as Towns for 2, as you can see. Exactly. Those shots are happening, but anyway, let's go back to it. Westbrook. Under 2 minutes left. Westbrook goes for the fadeaway. Good! Westbrook has got 44, 23 in this quarter. Last 1 and 37. Brunson finds Towns. Towns again, backing him down. No rebound. Towns for the 2. Again, Karl Anthony Towns. When you have a big man like him,
too old to be doing all of that.
Yeah. No, actually, all right. I might just make a debate here. I might be bad here, but Westbrook still has the athleticism. His IQ definitely has been decreased. He can still do this at this age, but the problem is he doesn't have the green light anymore. Compared to Oklahoma City, compared to Houston, he can't do that anymore without really, having to have all these problems, without having to do it all by himself. So, yeah, anyway, last 1 minute 15. Here's Portis. Portis having him on the post. Westbrook has it. Westbrook kicks it out. Oubre for a triple. No. Hart with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby to Hart. Here's Brunson.
Wrong way around. PS not athletic.
Yeah. He is not. Is now inside. Towns. Another one. Last 50 seconds. What can Westbrook do? What can Westbrook not do? Here's Russ. Gets it to Kevin Durant. Durant has to get that screen. He gets his screen. Durant for the 2. No. We might have to go overtime for this. But Hart, can he force no overtime for 2? No. Rebound Hart. Finds Bridges. Bridges gets it. Brunson. Inside. Foul. Bobby Portis. Now this is going to be crucial. Wow. 123. Is Brunson going to do the same thing? End this game like what he did to Detroit in real life. Jalen Brunson has been popping off tonight. Brunson, his first free throw is off. Now the Wizards, if they score, they could go in and force the victory here, as now the second free throw for Brunson. Second free throw for Brunson. It's good. Timeout. New York, Washington. Sorry for that difficulty. So team adjustments. We could big men or post. It's a 1-point lead by New York. Westbrook can do anything. He's got 44. He's got 23 in this fourth quarter. He has a double-double. Kevin Durant, he's been inconsistent as well. Kelly Oubre, we haven't seen much of him in this fourth quarter here tonight, as well as these two big men. The Wizards, can I trust these two or trust these three? And your player of the game, Jalen Brunson, 45 points tonight. An amazing efficiency. Well, I mean, not great efficiency, but you get the picture. 44 on 57 shots. Here's Durant. Durant gets that screen. Now has the mismatch. Will fire up close. Kevin Durant, just like I told you. Do you trust those two or trust those three? Kevin Durant shows it at it again. Wow, great play by the Wizards. Quick shot inside two. It is good. So now you have to go defense. Whether you put still this two, I mean, it's still defensive too, but you have to not let Jalen Brunson have the ball. Here we go. You're not letting Jalen Brunson have the ball here. Here is Bridges, has it. Now Hart. Here's Brunson. Brunson to Towns. They'll go for it at the post. Brunson for the win! Yes! Jalen Brunson hits it! Durant for the win! No! And Jalen Brunson takes the game winner! 127-125! Once again, Jalen Brunson. What a shot by Brunson. We're going to look at a replay one more time. Towns trying to go for the post. Inside, left Brunson. Way too much space. And Brunson, with 3.7 left, ends it in the Wizards' backyard. What a game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
What a game. Jalen Brunson said good night. Still, what a great game by Brunson. Look at this one. As soon as he hit that shot, he went for the stare down. He doesn't care. Look at this. Doesn't even care. As soon as he hit that shot, the smug smile off his face. A brilliant shot to send this game down to the wire. No timeout remaining by any of them, so what a game either way. Brunson had 48, Westbrook had 44 on 6 rebounds and 10 assists. Brunson had 48, 87. Yeah, man, just a brilliant game from these two. I mean, you really can't blame them. Brunson pull off an amazing show. Jordan Poole went 0-6. Well, what's your name? Kijani, that's the realism. When you have Jordan Poole not scoring, when these three are in the game, yeah. Wow. Well, that's going to do it. We'll see you in the next one.